Salam, guys. Run Snare 3 here. Let's hear it.
No traps, please. But that will fit in my back. Such a strange disc. Are these Githyanki markings? lae'zel might know.
An engraved disc of Githyanki origin containing a complex cipher that can decrypt ancient Gith dialects and use discovery if one should encounter such archaic writings. The writing on this torn out strip of paper is shaky and blotted with tears, making it barely legible. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands for just a while? So, the gray. From Barakur we made our stand, meant to rule but led astray. By wicked tentacle and wicked hand, this world belongs to the gray. Oriendal stole all we had, yet taught the weapons by which to slay. Forge your minds to ironclad, this world belongs to the gray. The exile freed us with his command to conquer what was taken away. Crush every monument, its finest scent. This world belongs to the gray. Strength your heart for steel intent, for with whip and mine we flay. Let them all hear our deep descent. The world's nothing but gray.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. You examine them closely, but can't make much sense of them. Using the cipher you found, you might be able to reveal the disc's meaning. A pattern forms as you gaze at the disc, and from within that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gake shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith travelled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's wishes, but Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. It's an intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded. lae'zel will surely want to know of this.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's so interesting. The Road's Dark is an epic tragedy about power, corruption, and loneliness. Prologue, I'm only worldly. Thunder and lightning enter Soreth says. Soreth says, new sounds through damp and dark oppression. Break, is it the foe, the foul, contemptuous heel, or art thou friend, a rescue from my lonely wake? Come out of love for me, not for love and not for love. I mean, not love for blood and steel. Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Enter Recia. Recia. Enter Recia. Recia. How would I know? How would I know? Soreth. It's been so long. What do I know of you and you of me? Soreth. Enter Soreth. Wait, do you hear that sound? Enter Antheus. What's this? Those figures so familiar, both those figures so familiar both, but still you seem so strange. Soreth. It's Amphius. Enter Risa. Dear Amphius, what happened to your face? It's pale as death. Soreth. Your eyes are as black as char. Enter Amphius. And you, I saw your teeth. They're sharp as blades. And what is with this road so slick with blood? What happened here? What happened to us all? Exeunt in prologue. Act continued prior. The rest of the play tells the tale of three elven friends, their paths to power, and how corrupted, mad, and lonely they killed each other. Oh, that's eerie. Dearest Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hells would you tame a bullet? Just because you found it near Mariner's grave doesn't mean that that's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A bullet is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of loves and hugs, Amarith. P.S. It really warms my heart to hear that you put the autumn crocus flowers on Mira's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze after. She was such a sobbing little dog. I wish there was more I could do. Oh, sad. Stuck to the core. Nice, seen it all.
Clever. Food is dispensed for anyone wearing this collar. Oh, only one serving for me, I guess.
excerpt from the True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebro Moro, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanetary ship's captain. The real Captain Moro is known never to have left her native water deep, and emerges from her rooms at a yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. His red dragon thus dispatched, the knight had no choice but to leap from for my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck, even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the astral plane shifting tides. Faithful Norse was upon him, instantaneously clawing and biting, alas in vain, astral projection of Thorst, even the fury of a tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Yankee only laughed as Nor's formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Nor's entirely, but neatly clipped the spiritual cord, anchoring the tabaxi's stalwart soul to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companions faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane. But that is not and has never been Captain Tenebro Moro. Unlike poor Norse, I had entered this plane in my full flesh form. A fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down to the mist, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant dead citadel of Tunaref. Oh, real Captain Moro.
New sounds to the damp dark oppression break. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. If you do not the deepest secret show, reveal your truth, do what you wish to see. Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Say, would you like a hug? Just a moment. Let it out.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved little so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. As I already am.
I should speak up.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. When its weight, it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
I knew it.
I'll take that. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The paper is torn and patched in many places as if it was well used but treasured. On it is a small poem without a name. These empty sheets are all that's left of you. The last of all thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them. It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. I will hold on to them. It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave.
I got a potion of healing for me. I got a potion of healing.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill. An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill.
Yeah, these things become hostile quick. I could technically beat them by just throwing susser flowers on one of them, incapacitated, but I don't think they have anything worth keeping.
should mind my step. Open up.
Alright, time to go back. I'm gonna go get that susser bark and make that stuff.
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
Go to camp first, though.
What's up for discussion?
You smell very delicious, but I will...
Just in case I leave you underdark.
Speak. The disc appears in your mind's eye. lae'zel sees it too and considers the vision.
Tissue markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense of... No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel, every letter a spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them. A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it. It is for the best.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to like that. Let me see. I just want to see what happens out here to read it.
Don't waste a step. I should speak up.
Speak.
The disc in your head buzzes in
Drivel, all of it. Gith declared Vlaakith Queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich. She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna have her read it.
Worry not. You'll find the key soon enough.
These boots have seen everything.
Alright, time to start.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? A tongue of madness and the spores from a timust mushroom. You may find them in nature or the nearby cleric's tower. Be cautious. Those that have taken root are quite dangerous. These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Ormeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste. It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Ormeluum watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision. The void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms. spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull. The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power, more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluan, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis. Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in return? Because removal seemed preferable to negation, and I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself. A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me? What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
That thing better work. If it doesn't, I doubt you'll be in any position to complain.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Have you spoken with Skris?
I think the ring was intended to be more than what it is currently, so it is what it is.
I greet you, son child. May your travel. I've never seen anything like it. Is my species evolving?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
All right, time to take care of business.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
Many curious scholars have noted the Aleph is sustained for arcane magic and geometry and reason behind it. In traditional Alephic circles, signs are considered incontrovertible proof of our superior minds, and that which relies on study or bloodline is but a corruption of pure mental power. It's about corruption of pure mental power. Yet, were it so inferior, it would not be able to subvert an elder brain. I am proving that myself, and hope that society brothers will be able to spread this evidence to the contrary far and wide. My people need not be slaves to the grand design, should they will it. Divine magic is a more complex matter. Some of our creeds advance the philosophies of gods like Illicene and Manzikorian, but that should not be taken as mindless worship. If anything, many of our brethren are jealous of these beings and study their works in order to supplant them in the future. But to be a God's servant, forever yielding, that goes against the tenets of every circle, no matter how liberal their creed. That is interesting. this time.
Let's see. Now, for a great sword, dagger, or sickle.
The roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
Alright, get that quest. still there.
You've been down here. Dink, Phelan, dink.
It is time. We take death to the Dwergar.
Looks abandoned. Anything of use?
The corpse does not. The names of settlements are crossed out. Breachstone, Sinkhole, Salson, Lolth, Old Kell, Demons.
Looks like an ambush.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
You got a bloody rot flower for company? Must have let it get in your head. My axe will fix that in no time.
Find a route. That's it.
Keep guessing. Delicious. They won't know what bit them.
Where do I go from here? Don't waste a step.
So you're
What should I do? Close ranks. To do it.
Nothing important is ever easy. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
We must speak.
Can't slow down.
The tumor is excised. The Dwergar are dead. Here, I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death Doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of glut, there may be no spore. Eliminate the other sovereign. A fate it has earned. My circle long suffered while the Dwergar flourished. I began to spore for help, yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose, smooth mind. Help me grow a mighty circle and reap the reward, or protect the precious poltron as it waits for the circle of glut to devour it whole. It is my right. It is my right.
Its delicate harmonies turn to scrapes and scratches.
Your corpse will
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Shit, I fucked up.
Well, it's lights out for old Glut. He gave it his best shot anyway.
A sovereign with no subjects. Glut won't be mourned.
You know what? I don't get. I don't get why didn't Glut just use these dead people, these dead warrior he killed, make his own circle.
That put the wind back in my sails.
He tried to kill us because we wouldn't help him. He was a nut job.
One day I'll catch a break. What's in here?
It had to be this way. Glut. I actually like Glut. He was kind of a dick. I mean, yeah, Spa was a piece of shit for not helping him, but at the same time. Could use these dead Dwargar as fuel.
Always room for more.
Inside the cover reads Burrow Warden Myrna. The pages are lined with neat calculations, equipment logs, and expedition notes. Final entry reads Expedition number 42. Back after a 10-day in the northern quadrant, two potential minting mining sites scouted. Discovered a vein of Irondur. We also did a bang up job. Organized shifts and led the first dig. Brother or not, he'll be a great Burrow Warden one day. But he needs to keep his temper in check and practice reading the stone. He's as blind as a surfacer sometimes. Planning to take him out later along the Ebon Lake to practice. Elanter hears a martyr's cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed. When one to help the others dies, then by Ilmater they are blessed. Jurgol, or so it's often said, once gave away his bony throne for Kelmvor, he tracks the dead, makes sure that dead souls do not roam. Kelmvor, Lord of the Dead, will take your hand when death arrives. Make sure souls are correctly led to all their proper afterlives. A badly charred diary within property Wolverine, written on the inside cover, and one of the few legible entries. The author wonders if he'll ever see his friend Barks again, now that he's departed for the surface world. Oh. Let me know that Symbiote should be avoided at all costs. It is clearly home to an industrious sort of fellow, the sort who was quick to advance the country's history as a Nepalese vassal state, but will steal your notes from the Dale lands and sell you to pirates all the same. Thankfully, these pirates were set upon by another group of buccaneers who were more than happy to take a scribe on board. I was excited to document the voyage, and as we were headed to Fes, the gateway to the east, where the road leads straight to Rashomon, alas, I spent all of my time forging ship manifests. I spent almost all my time forging ship manifests. That makes sense.
That might be worth a look.
What's that?
creatures live in waters this dark? Let's have a look. Silly.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Hunter, Reaver, warrior of the Absolute. Myconid's made me hurt myself. Me? No, gnomes. We're fiddling with rubble yonder. Across the Ebon Lake. Hunting runaway slave.
The corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions.
Can't find it. Guys, Brandon, I looked it up and it isn't actually. I looked up, guys, and there's actually nothing that skeleton gives you. Alright, well, I'll report back to Spall later. Sorry for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Brush 3 out. Peace be with you. Then have see you later. Bye. Peace.